Chapter 5.3, Solving Systems of Linear Equations by Elimination. So we did it by graphing, that's X marks the spot. We did it by substitution, when we take a piece of one equation and put it into the other. And this time we're going to do this by elimination. And this one is actually probably the one that you would use the most, especially in SM, well, you'll do this in SM2, I think. And you'll do it again in SM3, but elimination is usually the one that works the best. And when I think of solving it by elimination, I think of columns. So just like these ancient ruins of columns, that's what I think of. So do you remember what the standard form of a linear equation looks like? Maybe not, it's been a little while. This is when we have ax plus by equals c. So instead of y equals mx plus b, this time we have the x, the y, and it equals a number. Okay, so for example, 3x plus 2y equals 5. That is in standard form. All right, so sometimes we've got to put things in standard form. So over here, I want my x and my y equals my constant. So I'm going to take this negative 4x and I'm going to move it to this side and change the sign. So 4x plus 3y equals negative 6. So that is now in standard form. This one's really close to being in standard form. Okay, I just need to move the 8 over. So if I add 8 to both sides, I get x minus 3y equals 8. Okay, over here, these two need to flip-flop and change signs. So here's 6x, negative 5y is going to come over here and become positive 5y, and negative 23 is going to come on this side and become positive 23. Okay, and finally over here, we just have one thing we need to do. Well, actually a couple things. We need to move the x over here. And we can't have any fractions, all right? So I'm going to multiply everything through by my denominator, okay? So this becomes 2x plus 3y equals 6, okay? So this 3, when I distribute it to every single one of these, I get 2x plus 3y equals 6. Okay, so let me show you how to do this. I really like these. I think they're fun. And when they fall out just perfectly, it's just beautiful. All right, so here I've got my system of equations. I've got two equations. They're both in standard form, okay? So they are lining up in columns. I've got my x column, I've got my y column, my equals line up, and I have my constants. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat this like a addition problem going down. Okay, 3x plus 3x is 6x. 2y minus 2y is 0. And 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, what we want is for there to be one of these variables to drop out, so that when you add them together, you get 0. Because now look what I have. I have 6x equals 0. Divide by 6, x equals 0. And now when I plug it back in, right, I'm going to plug it into this equation. I have 3 times 0 plus 2y equals 4. That goes away. Divide by 2, y equals 2. So the answer to this is 0, 2. But this dropped out, okay? All right, so let's look at another one. I say dropped out, I should say it's eliminated, okay? All right, let's eliminate this one. I don't know why they have 2 in a row that equals 0. I think that's annoying, but whatever. Okay, 7 plus 5 is 12x. 2y minus 2y, or 2y plus negative 2y is 0. That's my one that gets eliminated. And then this equals 0. So now I can solve for x. X is 0. And now I just plug 0 into one of these original equations. So 7 times 0 plus 2y equals -6. That just goes away. I divide by 2 and I get y equals -3. So my answer is 0, -3. So once you get one variable, just like with substitution, you plug it back into one of these to get the other one. Okay. So I want you to try this one. So go ahead and pause your video right now. Okay. So hopefully you got them, you see that they're lined up. 4x plus -4x is 0. That's the one that's been eliminated. Okay, and I'm not going to put a 0 there. Y plus 2y is 3y, and -4 plus 16 is 12. Divide by 3, y equals 4. Again, this is only half my answer, so I've got to take it and plug it back in. So I've got 4x plus y, which is 4, because I found that one, equals -4. Lots of 4s. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. I've got 4x equals -8. Divided by 4x is -2. So my answer is -2, 4. All right, we're going to do some more in the next video.